Welcome back to World of Immersion. Today we're going to be ranking all 50 US states by their coaster collection. Now in this video it's not just going to be about how many coasters they have, but also about the quality of those coasters. But before we start today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss when we have a brand new video of all your favorite theme parks from around the world. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, and coming in last place, we have a four-way tie with 4 states that all have 0 roller coasters, unfortunately. And those 4 states are going to be Delaware, Hawaii, Montana, and Rhode Island. Unfortunately, all of these states have 0 coasters. They have had coasters in the past, but currently there are no roller coasters at any of these states. Moving on, at number 46, we have Wyoming with 1 coaster. This 1 coaster is called Cruiser Coaster, and it is a kiddie coaster. Next at number 45, we have North Dakota, also with 1 roller coaster. And their 1 coaster is Runaway Train, which is just slightly bigger than the last one. At number 44, we have another state with just 1 coaster, and that is Alaska. Their 1 coaster is Aftershock. Much more of a family coaster. It's a little bit bigger than these last 2. Next at number 43, we have Nebraska with 2 roller coasters, and their most standout one being Safari. Next at number 42, we have South Dakota with 3 roller coasters, and their best is Buffalo Hunt. All of these coasters are kiddie coasters though, which does suck. Next, coming in at number 41 is Vermont with 2 roller coasters, and their best being Beast Mountain Coaster. This is just your classic alpine coaster, however it looks pretty cool. Next, coming in at number 40 is Kansas, and they have 9 coasters, which is much more than the rest on this list so far, but all of them are just kiddie coasters, and they're all practically the same, which does really suck. Next, coming in at number 39 is Louisiana with 4 roller coasters, and their best is Gilboa's Galaxy, which is your classic Zyklon Galaxy model, and it looks alright, not too bad of a coaster. Next, coming in at number 38 is West Virginia with 4 roller coasters, and their best being Big Dipper, which is a wooden roller coaster, which looks pretty cool. Alright, coming in at number 37 is Mississippi with 4 roller coasters, and their best is also a Zyklon Galaxy model, and that is Biloxi Beach Hurricane. At number 36 is New Mexico with 7 coasters, with their best being New Mexico Rattler, a wooden roller coaster. Coming in at number 35 is Arizona with 8 roller coasters. Their most notable park is definitely Castles and Coasters, with their most notable coaster being Desert Storm, a very unique roller coaster. Next, coming in at number 34 is going to be Maine with 6 roller coasters, and their most notable coaster being Excalibur, a CCI wooden roller coaster. Coming in at number 33 is going to be South Carolina with 6 roller coasters, and their best being Swamp Fox, a wooden coaster. Now, unfortunately, I'm not counting Carowinds as part of South Carolina, even though part of it is in the state, because RCDB does list Carowinds as a North Carolina theme park. At number 32 is Oregon with 5 roller coasters, and their best being a Gerstlauer Eurofighter called Adrenaline Peak. Not a bad coaster, I've actually personally been on it. Coming in at number 31 is going to be Arkansas with 7 coasters, and their best being X Coaster, a very unique model. Coming in at number 30 is Nevada with only 4 coasters, which is shocking to me because Las Vegas is there. However, their best coaster looks like it's definitely El Loco. At number 29, we have New Hampshire with 12 coasters, and their best being Rorosaurus, a Gravity Group family wooden coaster. At number 28, we have Alabama with 10 coasters, and their best being Rampage. 27, we have 9 coasters, with their most notable park being Frontier City, and their best coaster definitely looks like it's Diamondback, the classic launched aero coaster. At number 26, we have Colorado with 24 coasters, and their best definitely looking like it would be Defiance at Glenwood Caverns Park. The majority of these 24 coasters are Alpine coasters, which is why it's so low on this list. Alright, we've made it to our top half, and coming in at number 25 is Washington State with 9 coasters, and their best being Timberhawk Ride of Prey. Looks like a fantastic wooden coaster. At number 24, we have Idaho with 9 coasters, and their best definitely being Stunt Pilot, the RMC Raptor coaster. At number 23, we have Connecticut with 8 coasters, and their best looking like it's definitely Boulder Dash, the CCI wooden coaster that goes through the mountains that looks incredible. At number 22, we have Iowa with 14 coasters, looking like their best is definitely the Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster Monster over at Adventureland. At number 21, we have Michigan with 16 coasters, and their best looks like it's definitely Shivering Timbers, the massive CCI wooden coaster that looks like it's definitely an elite coaster. At number 20, we have Wisconsin with 12 coasters, and their best being Hades 360. Number 19 is Utah with really only one notable park, but that notable park has some fantastic coasters, and that is Lagoon. Definitely looks like their best coaster is Cannibal. Number 18 is Minnesota with 16 roller coasters, looking like their best is definitely Renegade over at Valley Fair. Alright, coming in at number 17 is Kentucky with only 12 coasters, but a fantastic lineup, supported mostly by Kentucky Kingdom. Definitely looks like their best coaster is Storm Chaser. At number 16 is Massachusetts with 16 roller coasters, and their best looking like it's definitely Wicked Cyclone over at Six Flags New England. And at number 15 is Indiana with 18 coasters. And by far, I think the best is definitely the Voyage. I think most people would agree that the Voyage at Holiday World is the best coaster in that state. And at number 14 is Maryland with 21 coasters. Their best looking like it's definitely Superman Ride of Steel over at Six Flags America. At number 13 is a state with a ton of coasters. However, most of those coasters are family coasters or not great rides. And that is New York State with 54 roller coasters. Their best definitely looks like it's Ride of Steel over at Six Flags Darien Lake. At number 12, we have Georgia with 25 coasters, mostly carried by Six Flags over Georgia, but still has a great collection of rides, and their best is definitely Goliath over at Six Flags over Georgia. At number 11, we have Tennessee with 25 coasters, and their best is by far Lightning Rod over at Dollywood. Looks like a fantastic launched RMC coaster. Alright, and we've made it to our top 10. Coming in at number 10, we have Illinois with 26 coasters, strongly carried by Six Flags Great America. I think their best coaster is Goliath, the RMC wooden coaster. And at number 9, we have North Carolina with 22 coasters. This state is mostly carried by Carowinds, a fantastic theme park. The best coaster in the state is by far Fury 325. And at number 8, we have Virginia with 25 roller coasters. The two most notable parks here are Busch Gardens Williamsburg and Kings Dominion. And it looks like the best coaster in the state is probably Twisted Timbers. Looks like a fantastic RMC coaster. At number 7, we have Missouri with 31 roller coasters. And it looks like their best coaster is definitely Time Traveler over at Silver Dollar City. And at number 6, we have New Jersey with 52 roller coasters. I think definitely the most notable park here is Six Flags Great Adventure. And I think the best coaster, most people would agree, is El Toro. And we finally made it to our top 5. And these top 5 states all have fantastic collections of coasters. Now, I think this ranking might surprise some people, but I'm looking at overall quality of coasters as well as the quantity. So not only does it matter how good their top collection of coasters is, but also how many great roller coasters they have. So coming in at number 5 is going to be Texas with 59 roller coasters. I think their best is probably Iron Rattler, but they have some fantastic notable theme parks, such as Six Flags Fiesta Texas, Six Flags Over Texas, and SeaWorld San Antonio that all look like great parks. Coming in at number 4 is Pennsylvania with some fantastic notable theme parks such as Hershey Park, Dorney Park, Kennywood, as well as Knoebels. I think definitely their best coaster in the state, in my opinion, is Sky Rush, which is a fantastic, intimate hypercoaster, in my opinion. And finally, we've made it to the top 3. I think that most people can agree that this top 3 are these 3 states. However, the order that people rank them in definitely changes a bunch. But in my opinion, coming in at number 3 is going to be Ohio with 43 roller coasters. While I think this state has a fantastic collection of coasters, it's really held up by only 2 parks, that being Kings Island and Cedar Point. And while those parks have fantastic roller coasters, they don't have that quantity of fantastic coasters that other states do. They have a very top-heavy lineup with some fantastic roller coasters, but not enough to crack the top 2 in my opinion. Their best coaster in the state is definitely Steel Vengeance, but they also have some fantastic other notable coasters, such as Orion, Mystic Timbers, Millennium Force, and Maverick, that all look incredible. Alright, and coming in at number 2 is going to be Florida, with 60 roller coasters. In my opinion, the best coaster in the state is definitely Velocicoaster, but they also have some fantastic other coasters, with multiple theme parks having some great lineups. Islands of Adventure has some fantastic roller coasters such as Velocicoaster and Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Busch Gardens Tampa also has a fantastic collection of coasters, including one of the best coasters on the planet, Iron Gwazi. They also have fantastic rides such as Montu and Mako and Manta over at SeaWorld Orlando. Plus, you cannot forget all of the incredible coasters over at the Disney World Resort. So that's why Florida comes in at number 2. But finally, we've made it to our number 1 spot. And at the number 1 spot, we have the state with the most coasters out of any state in the country. And that is California with 92 roller coasters. While I think California's best coasters are not as good as Florida or Ohio's best coasters, it's the overall quantity of great coasters that California has. It's hard to beat a state with parks like Six Flags Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm, California's Great America, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, SeaWorld San Diego, Disneyland, Universal Studios Hollywood, Disney's California Adventure, and so much more. They have such an incredible collection of great rides that it just had to be the #1 spot. The best coasters in the state are definitely Twisted Colossus, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, Tatsu, X2, Ghost Rider, Accelerator, Railblazer, Gold Striker, the Joker over at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, and so much more. They just have such a fantastic collection of roller coasters that it had to be the #1 state. But that's going to do it for my ranking of every single state based on their coaster collection. I know that my ranking will definitely differ from everybody else's, so be sure to comment down below how you would rank the states. Also, be sure to comment if I missed some coasters from your state that were very notable, or if you think that I placed your state in the wrong spot. Thank you so much for watching today's video, but before you go, be sure to check out this video of my top 25 roller coasters that I have been on, so you can see which states I have been to and which rides are my favorite. Thank you so much for watching World of Immersion today, and we'll catch you in the next video.